So please, this meeting is the first time, so please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Akanksha. I'm talking from Delhi. And if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my post graduation in political science before marriage. In this time, I'm a housemaker as well as I'm a YouTuber where I post conversation video and short video regarding grammar. Yeah, and if I talk about my hobbies are listening music, cooking, and talking with the new people in English language. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a very good
my
sound.
God.
So your it's a very nice. So I want to appreciate you, your work. So Bhardwaj, I live in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. I used to run my coaching center. Professionally, I am a teacher. Apart from right now, I'm live in a village area, so I teach here at my home my students. I'm also YouTuber. I run my YouTube channel, and also I'm learning this language, so that's why I started this channel. So it is all my introduction.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, being a YouTuber and being a housemaker, and you told me you are a tutor also. How do you manage your day?
Yeah, because I know this is a very difficult to me. It is a very hard nut to crack. But if you have you are a hunger to do something, so we can
Mhm.
manage our time. Because in my perception, time management is the very important. Suppose that you have a
Yes,
lot of
yes.
work, something, and
Mhm.
you make a plan. You make a plan for whatever you have to do in the next day. If you make a plan, so I think it is good for you. Sometimes it's
Of
hard
course,
for the whole day where I have no time to the practicing, listening, speaking, and sometimes I do not proper work in my household, and I have to go to outside also because I have no any in-laws, so that's why all responsibility on me. So sometimes it's happen, but when I make the plan, so it is good for me, so I can handle all the things together. So I think time management is a very important. Suppose that you have, everyone has a different 24 hours. You have also 24 hours. I have also 24 hours. But how to utilize my time myself? So it is the main thing.
of course.
Sometimes some people waste their time to watching the reels and hang out together here and there. In this way, we can utilize also time. If 5 and 10 minutes, if we are listening and the speaking, so I think it is enough for us also. So
Of course, you are saying right.
this is a skill. This is also art. So we should utilize our time. We should work on it to our time. How can we save our time in the useful things? Yes,
Of course.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
I like this.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's
Okay. Okay, we know that if you want to learn this language, especially in English language, if you want to learn, and that time, which things will do you make very faster learner? It means reading, writing, or listening, or speaking. Which one do you feel it make me faster learner?
yeah. So in every person has a different I am mindset. So according to me, I think listening and the speaking, there are the two factors is the very important to learn this language.
Okay.
Mainly four
In terms
factors
of
are,
your side, in terms of
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
say
In
about
my
yourself. Okay. Mm-hmm.
perception,
Continue.
there are the four aspects of learning this language: reading, writing, listening, and the speaking. But two factors are very important: listening and the speaking. If you are listening, a lot, but you are not speaking, I think you can't learn this language.
Of
Because
course,
if you not speak, so how can you fluent speaker? So it
of
is
course.
very important. Yeah, and you should imbibe gradually, learn new things, some vocabulary, some idioms, and try to learn to more. There is a lot of the advanced structures. So I think if you are going uh, to be you want to be a native speaker, so it is very important to learn this language gradually. You will imbibe all the things. If you are thinking in a 1 month, in a 2 month, I will learn all the things, so I think it is not possible. It things also. Yeah.
Okay. And which kind of content do you listen in your day? It means you told me I spend my time to listening and speaking. If you listen any content, which kind of content do you listen?
And it doesn't matter which content are you listening, only as a motivation video, as a
Okay.
I follow 2 or 3 channels only, so I listen them. Sadhguru sir and I think Dihati ma'am and lots of the channels available. So I do listening only 2 and 3 channels. So I
Oh,
prefer to Sadhguru. Sadhguru language is a very good language. We can easily imbibe. So I prefer to that only. Yeah.
okay.
So
And
tell
do
me
you?
about this journey.
Mhm.
How did you learn this language and did you face any difficulties to learn this?
Yes, of course, we are learner, and as a learner, I have also a lot of difficulties while learning this language because when I started my speaking journey, that time I was also facing a lot of difficulties. When I started my journey, that moment I get stuck. I was fumbling a lot that moment, but I knew that how to speak English very well. But that time I didn't have confidence. That's why I get stuck. I was stumbling a lot, but gradually I start speaking. That time I can see myself. I am improving day by day, and my fluency was getting already up. And day by day, I can say about myself. Mm, I can deliver my speech, whatever I have to say in front of people. I can, but when I started that time, it was very difficult sometimes. But as a YouTuber, I have knowledge about grammar, how to make sentences, how to create a long sentences. This types of knowledge I have already. But concern was I had no confidence that moment. That's why I was not able to speak little bit long sentences. But in this time, I can because of my practice. I practice a lot. I practice listening practice. I do in a day, uh, except writing. I don't write more, which is very and I don't read books. This is my also problem. If I talk about myself learning this language, two things I don't do, but I always try to do while learning this language, because reading and writing is very important thing also, because we are Indian, okay, and this is not our first language. That's why we need to read more books and write a lot of English content so that we can try to think in English and try to make sentence in English. That's how I can say that we can gradually we can improve our English through the reading and writing. And apart from speaking and listening is the two much more important things. I can say that we should not skip this two things, but and reading is most important also. We cannot say that we should avoid. No, we should not avoid, because we are Indian. We should try to follow for all these aspects, mm, things also. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I also do.
uh, Yeah. Every learner, being a learner, we face in a starting time
Mm-hmm.
period face lot of problem. But gradually, if we converse to the others and talk to more, so we can get confidence easily. So I think it is a
Of,
good way. It is a good platform to learn this language because earlier time period, if you have a money, so you can learn anything. But nowadays, it is no need money if you have a phone. So you can inculcate lots of the things from the YouTube, and there are lots of the channel according to your choice. As per your choice, you can learn lots of the things. But the need is that you are a hunger to learn this only. If you are not a hunger to learn this, so you are wasting your time, you are wasting your life. I think it is not good. If any goal in your life, so it is goal is very important. Um,
yeah.
also your mainly focus to fulfill your goal. How can you fulfill your
Mm,
goals and can achieve to complete your target, whatever you have you decided. So according to me, I think goal is a very important. So
mm,
everyone different type of goals. So according to their perceptions, they can achieve their goals also.
of course, of course. And if I talk about 20 years back, that time we all women were not active to learn this language, because that time
Yeah,
I can say that social media was not, I can, was not there in that time. That's why we can say that we all women were not active, and we did not want to learn this language, too much passionate about this language also. But in this scenario, we can see that we can see in social media there is so many women who are very active to learn this language, and they are coming on this channel, on this YouTube channel, and they are creating their channel also, and they try to learn this language. It is very good sign of our country, because all women are too much active, no matter they live in village area, no matter they live in city area, just they want to learn this language, they want to do something in their life, which is very good sign for our country, I can say that. And what do you think about it? Do you
yeah,
think
yeah.
same thing?
Yeah, you are right. Because on the YouTube channel, you can see lots of the women. She is a housewife and she has a little baby. They manage all the things and they run their YouTube channel also. So it is
Mm-hmm.
they are facing very difficulties. She is facing very difficulties to manage all the things. Sometimes their baby crying and she is not able to take the session also, and she is passionate to learn this. So we can see they are
Yes.
facing of the obstacles. But instead of this, they are learning this language. They are passionate. She is passionate to learn this language, so it is a very good thing. Because she has too much responsibility to their family. They do not go. They can't go to outside to improve your herself, and they can't do get the job. And in this way she is learning this language and she is running their YouTube channel, so it is a very big thing. So I think according to me, everyone should to learn this language. But if you are a hunger, so you can achieve. Otherwise, if you are in a couch potato, you are learning this language, so I think it is not good for.